Okay, I apologize in advance for my noisy family. They don't know what quiet is. I'll do my best to edit them out as much as possible, but yeah, I couldn't wait to make this video about the Wicked for Good trailer. I watched it a couple of different times just to really take it all in and get the story straight based on how it compares to the original stage play. I haven't seen the original stage play, but I did read like the whole summary about it. So I have some thoughts and I would love to share them. So let's get into it. And what I find really interesting is the connection between the whole con of Madame Marble basically turning Glinda into a glorified influencer for the Ozians, and in return, turning the Ozians against Elphaba, whom we know that they dubbed the Wicked Witch of the West. But we also know that that's not the case. And it's just so interesting to see how gullible people are, even in fantasy realms, such as Oz. Because what do you mean? You believe everything that Madame Morrible said about Elphaba with no proof, no evidence. You're just going with it because she says so. Because she's Madame Morrible. Like, I don't understand that. But at the same time, I do. Because, like I just mentioned, people are very gullible. They'll believe anything you tell them with the right amount of power and influence to back it up, even if there is no proof. And this is going to come across as controversial, but I'm going to say it anyway. I see a lot of parallels between what I just mentioned and the con of religion, especially Christianity. And this is coming from someone who was a former Christian for many years, to the point where it just made me into an awful person. But that's a story for a different day. I see the parallels so well, it's not even funny. And just as a quick example, I mean, think about how, I think it was either yesterday or just today, as a matter of fact, how our current rotting orange president basically blamed the immigrants for climate change when not too long ago he was claiming that climate change was a hoax or whatever. But his followers and his supporters will believe it, eat it up every single time, no matter how ridiculous it sounds to the rest of us who haven't lost our brains yet. But yeah, I digress. I am definitely going to bring a lot of tissues for this one because it takes a lot to make me cry, but I have a feeling this will do it for me, especially if they show Alphaba dying in grave detail. Yeah, it's gonna be hard, but like I said, I'll bring plenty of tissues.